August 2022, the year when we started our trip to the northeast part of India. It was a Friday and we started our trip from Bangalore. Our first long-term destination was Kalimpong, which was a city in West Bengal sharing its border with Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. Since we worked on weekdays, our plan was to reach Varanasi by Monday, work during the day, explore Varanasi during the early mornings and evenings, and then move to Kalimpong over the next weekend. So we started our journey to Varanasi with one-day halts at Hyderabad, Nagpur and Jabalpur. The roads were amazing. Felt absolutely proud how our national highways had developed and the views were breathtaking. The highways had so many small snacking options and they were quite freshly made and tasty. Yeah, an absolute tea lover she is. Of course, there were some bad roads and there were some natural speed breakers. And to make it worse, it started to rain heavily a few kilometers ahead of Jabalpur. So we drove very slow and stopped for some tea again and again and again. Though we drove slowly, that doesn't mean others have to. This guy gave us a free car wash. And this one took car wash quite seriously. Crazy people. Little did we know that we were walking right into the mothership of craziness. The great river Ganga. Until then, I had never seen a river this wide. It's like an ocean. August wasn't actually the right season to go there. It was actually an off-season, yet it was still pretty crowded. It rained, Ganga water levels was high, and there was dirt everywhere. It's quite difficult to manage a city, especially when it rains and when there is still so many people coming in. So can't blame anyone. But I did wish if the people were a bit more mindful. With that, we decided to focus on street food. Varanasi had some amazing vegetarian snacks and sweets. And Jelabi was one sweet that we feasted on. It was even more satisfying to see how Jelabi was made and then racked in this manner. Samosas and Poori. These were the other two favorites that we kept having till my tummy went upset. The aloo curry and the chutney. My mouth waters even now thinking about it. We usually stay at a place for at least a month, but Varanasi being a pit stop, like any other tourist, we Googled for the best places to eat from. Had we been in Varanasi for more time, we would have eaten from every food hawker as everyone had their own taste. The spicy and crispy aloo tikki from Kashi chaat bhandar, comforting aloo chop and paretili from a food hawker on Asighat. Yummy kachoris from Chachi ki dukan, literally meaning aunt's shop in English. Cold and sweet lassi topped with yummy rabdi from this famous shop called Pehelwan Lassi. Fish fry. Who would have thought that you get non-veg in Varanasi? This was an important find for Nini. The special bang tandai from Evergreen Lassi. I think you know what this does to you. If you don't, Google it. Butter toast and malai toast from Lakshmi Chai Wala. And piping hot puris and a different kind of kachori from Ram Bhandar. The day would never end without a cup of chai from Pappu Chai Wala. This was hands down the best chai we have ever had. And guess what? It is said that Prime Minister Modi always have chai from here whenever he visits Varanasi. Well, who wouldn't? It's the best chai. Varanasi was a typical example of how people could live in harmony within chaos. It was something that we had never seen anywhere, And believe me, we have traveled a lot. Kashi opened up a lot of questions within us. And one mainly being how people can be so much in love with your belief, but not so much with the people around them. But hey, who am I to judge? This was one of a kind experience that everyone should try once. Our experience was definitely a mixed one. As much as we loved the food and hustle, we didn't enjoy the noise and uncleanliness. I know how clean we Indians can be, and I've seen it right here in India. So why not here? With that, we ended our stay in Varanasi and moved to our next destination, Kalimpong. Subscribe, like, and share.